Hello everyone, welcome to Art Around House. I am Kala Ponnuri. Till now we have seen my 3 window gardens and today's video we'll see my 4th one. This window garden is very special to me and I will share with you all why it is so special and many other details with you all. All the viewers who had been with me in this journey, you must be familiar with this frame. Yes, this is the background where I shot my first intro video. So first we'll see the materials required to make these planters. We are going to paint these bottles. You can take any plastic bottles available. Firstly, remove the label and cut the bottle to the required size. Don't throw the top parts of the bottles as we are going to use it in the coming up videos. To make the edges of the bottle smooth, place the bottle on hot iron box and keep rotating it as you are seeing here. Add little POP to the paint and start painting the bottle. Similarly, paint the other bottle in a different color. For complete tutorial of painting plastic bottles and ceramic pots, the link is given in the description box. Give a second coat of painting after the first coat gets completely dry. Even if you are not good at drawing, you don't have to worry about the designs. Using the existing lines on the bottle, we can still make the bottle into a beautiful planter. Just making simple dots using 3D outliner also makes a huge difference. Fill the middle part also with some simple designs. Similarly, we will use existing lines on this bottle also and make dots along the lines. Here we will try to draw kind of mosaic designs on this bottle. Draw the outlines with black 3D liner and fill the design with 3D liners of different colors. But remember, before you fill the colors, the black outlines should be completely dry. There is no particular pattern to make this design. You can make however you want. So this is the final look of mosaic design, and after the paint is dry, give 2 coats of varnish to make it waterproof as we are going to use it as a planter. Making holes at the bottom of the bottles is very important for the extra water to drain. You can do this either by using a hot knife or using a soldering instrument. I added pine wood planks to hide the unfinished and rusted iron grill. Though I was not happy, I had to tie the planks using a rope after failing with the other options like Fevikwik, M-Seal and Araldite. So I placed these plants at all the 3 places where the rope is seen. The name of this plant is Pilia. You can propagate this plant very easily with cuttings. Watering this plant every day is a must. You can propagate this plant in any plastic container, whatever is available at home. Not only plastic containers, you can grow this plant in coconut shells also. So I placed the coconut shells at the other places to hide the rope. The name of this plant is Dracaena bamboo, also called lucky bamboo. You must be wondering how it is growing in such small plastic container. In fact, these plants are more than 5 years old. New baby plants develop and grow into big plant. You can cut them and propagate into a new plant, and this plant grows in water also. The reason for choosing this plant here is it is very easy to maintain and stays green throughout the year, and it grows vertical without getting any branches, so that it will be easy for me to close the window without any problem. It will take another 2 to 3 years for the plant to reach the roof. Then what I do is I cut the tall plant and keep the small plant and allow it to grow. After growing tall, these plants tend to fall in the wind, so I tied the plants with wire to the grill. I placed this artificial grass almost 10 years before and it still looks great. The supplier was not ready to put this in such small area as they were using this in football grounds as turf. But I made him agree somehow, and trust me, after seeing this, many people started putting this artificial grass in their balconies. I thought of putting it in one window, but after seeing it, I placed it in all the windows. Nowadays, you get grass ready like this. Just cut it as per the requirement and put it in that place. The thickness of the grass depends on the pile size. If the pile size is more, the grass will be thick. I bought the grass from a company. Here I am giving you the details. I can vouch for the quality of this company. Otherwise, you can always buy it online. To clean the grass, just wipe it with a wet cloth, just like how you mop your floor. If you miss watering this plant, the leaves fall and then the stems look empty like this. So watering this plant every day is a must. So this is how you can have a beautiful window garden in how much ever small space available. Now we'll see what plants we are going to place in the lower part of the window. This plant is Kalanchoe succulent, also known as Desi Kalanchoe. You can propagate this plant easily with cuttings. Whenever it grows out of pot, I used to cut and put it in another pot. So the same plant, when you place it in sun, it gets beautiful blooms and leaves also turn pink. If it is in shade, then it doesn't give blooms, and this plant survives very well both in shade and in sun. This plant is moon cactus. It survives well in low light also. The only trick is to water it less. This plant is with me for more than 4 years. The brown balls which you are seeing here are known as pop soil. Basically clay pellets made by advanced firing technology. They are very lightweight. Placing these on top layer of the soil helps the soil retain its moisture, prevents spilling of soil when you water, and also adds some beauty to the plant. This plant is also moon cactus in different color. The planter here is the bottom part of a plastic bottle and I painted it. The name of this plant is Opuntia Monocantha, if I am not wrong. So this plant also lives in low light, and it is very easy to maintain this plant, and it's a very sturdy plant. This plant belongs to Howarthia family, and because of the pattern of the lines on the plant, it's called zebra Howarthia. I painted this ceramic pot also using acrylic colors. The name of this plant is Sanceivera. When you place this plant in low light, then you should not over water it at all. If you do, the leaves start rotting and then it will not survive. This plant is Aloe succulent. It survives very well in all conditions. Unfortunately, the video was not on when I was separating the babies. It gives so many baby plants around, and you can propagate them into a new plant. I painted this ceramic pot using acrylic color as the original color was dull. The name of this plant is Ficus compacta. It survives very well in low light. and I like the shining leaves of this plant. This planter is also a plastic container painted by me. This plant is one of the varieties of Echeveria. This also survives in low light but not complete darkness. The name of this plant is Howarthia Star, and it is very easy to maintain this plant. I chose all the succulents in this window because I don't have to keep trimming them and they don't overgrow. Initially, I placed all the ceramic pots directly on the grass, but whenever I had to clean the grass, it was very difficult to move all the pots. So I got this iron stand custom made and placed all the pots on that stand. I always wanted to live in a place surrounded by greenery, but living in a city, it may not be possible all the times. So 10 years before, while renovating the house, I insisted the architect to come up with a plan that would fulfill my dream. It took a couple of months to finalize the design, but it was worth the wait. When you are in a city, you cannot have open windows and balcony all the time because of the dust coming in. So to come up with a solution that would make you feel that you are in open and close to the nature, and at the same time you are behind the walls in your house. So that's when we decided to place transparent glass at the bottom part of the window and collapsible windows on top part of the window. The first thing in the morning every day I do is sit here for some time quietly. This gives me the energy and positivity to make it through the day. And trust me, it is the best way to start your day. There is no such thing as green thumb. Just get to know your plants and love them. I know it's very hard to lose your plants. The survival of plants completely depend on how much light you are getting and how much water you are giving. So start with few plants which are sturdy and easy to maintain, and then increase your plants slowly. I hope I have given enough information about the plants to start your garden. After the trials and tested, I zeroed in these plants over the years. So you can always leave your questions if you have any doubts in the comment section. So this is what art around house is all about. I hope you all enjoyed watching my video. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. And leave your views in the comment section below. Every window I added accessories to enhance the beauty of the garden. So next week we'll see what we are going to use to accessorize this garden. I promise it will be as exciting as the previous ones. So don't miss it. So see you all in my next video. Thank you.